Hey everyone. So I hope all of you are doing good. So guys, in last lecture we have done one question related to the outsourcing decision, or I can say make or buy decision. I hope you got the question. We have done that question from CA Final Study Material, and that was a good question. What my target for today is basically we will do one more question on the outsourcing decision only, or I can say make and buy decision. And with this, our outsourcing decision and make and buy decision would be completed. And from next lecture onwards, we'll start the other three decisions. Like in decision making, the other three decision I can say uh, when we are having an option of sell and further process, what should we do? Keep or buy decision, the pricing decision. So in from the next lecture, we'll start from the probably keep and drop. Let's see or further processing decision. Let's see. But today we are going to discuss one question from CMA final study material, which is related to make and buy decision, or I can say outsourcing decision. So question number 11 is so honestly speaking, in CMA panel, in your book, in CMA panel book, most of the questions are based on optimum product mix. And if you remember, we have done two very beautiful questions in the last to last lectures related to optimum product mix. But definitely there are, too many questions related to optimum product mix in your this book. So what we basically will do, we will, solve the question from after completion of this decision making once, like we have done three topics, three more topics are pending in spatial decision making concept. And after completing all these things, what we will do, we'll solve the question from this book, all the question which we have not done, which I have not given you homework. We'll solve all those questions. We'll see whether we need to do the question here or I should give it homework. So once we'll complete what basically I'm doing as of now in these lectures, we are basically understanding the chapters with the help of the examples. Okay, with the help of questions, we are understanding the chapter. But once it is completed, like once we are at the situation where we have understanding of everything, all the topic, I can say the complete decision making in a very good way. Our next topic would be our next movement would be to the questions, because I really believe that the more you will practice in this subject, the strategic cost management, the more you will practice, the more you will understand. And the decision making is the key to pass the exam, and not even pass to key. It's a key to get very good marks in the exam. This is the most important topic. That's why we are spending so many hours on this particular topic only. We are giving so much attention on this. Even we have done around, I think, 8 to 10 questions we have already solved, and we will probably with the chapters, with the topic, we will solve around four, not four, I can say six or seven more questions with the topic. And after completion of this decision making topic, we'll solve as many questions as we can. So I'll point out after completion of the topic that these questions we have done from this CMA final study material. These questions, pending. These questions are pending. These questions we have done. These questions I have given you homework. So on the basis of that, we'll move ahead. Like whatever pending questions are, we'll solve that in the class, or I'll give you those questions as homework. Other than that, from CA final, it's very clear that we'll solve all the questions given in illustration, and all the question which is given in test your knowledge, that would be your homework. So let's read illustration 11. Household Equipment Limited is producing kitchen equipment from 5 components, 3 of which are made using general purpose machine and 2 by manual labor. The data for manufacture of the equipment is as follows. Okay, so basically we are manufacturing one kitchen equipment, and to manufacture that kitchen equipment, 5 basically components are used. So what those 5 components are? The components are A, B, C, D, E. And for A, B, C, D, E, different data are given. The first is the machine hour required per unit. So basically for A, B, C, machine hour is used. And as per the detail given, I can see that for D and E, we do not use the machine hour, we use the labor hour. So basically, if you see here, machine hour is not required for D and E, and labor hour is not required for A, B, and C. Sorry. Now variable cost per unit is given to us. It is 32, 54, 58, 12, and 4. Okay, the fixed cost per unit is also given. So it is basically, sorry, it is basically a portioned cost which is given to us. So it is 48, 102, 116, 24, and 36. And like this, the total component cost is given, which is 80, 156, 174. If you see, just add both these. So 80, 156, 174, 36, and 40. It should be 40. I don't know why 30 is written, but since it is written, okay. So total component cost is 30. Just add it once. 156, 80, 156. It would definitely be 40 in my opinion. 174, 36, and 30. Okay, it is 30. Then in that case, 48, 102, 116, 24, and 36, 326. Okay, so this is 26. Just a second. This is 26. Okay, so assembly cost per unit, all variable. Okay, so assembly cost is given and selling price is given. Okay, now marketing department of the company anticipate 50% increase in demand during the next period. So we are anticipating that in next period we will have an increase of 50% in the demand. The general purpose machinery used to manufacture product ABC is already working with the optimum, or I can say maximum capacity. So maximum capacity of machinery is 4752R, and we do not have any possibility to increase the capacity for the next period. Okay, so for D and E, we do not have any limitation because we have the limitation of general purpose machinery, which is used in ABC only. The labor is available for making the component D and E. Okay, something is given about labor as well. Sorry. So labor is available for making component D and E and also assembly according to demand. Okay, okay. So it is available according to demand. So definitely we do not have any kind of constraint in part of labor. But for machine, we have, some sort of limitation in machinery hours. Okay. The management is considering the purchase of one of the component A, B, C from the market. So from out of the A, B, C, we need to purchase any of the one. So we have to purchase one of the component from the market from A, B, C. From A, B, C, we need to purchase one of the component from the market. It is given to us. These components are available at different prices. The prices given is 80, 125, and 160. Okay. So for component A, 80, 125 for C, and 160 for A. Now, what is required? What is asked? Profit made by the company from current operation. So let's move step by step. Let's solve first question first. Just a second. So, sorry. This is question number 11 from CMA final. Okay. So the part A is, just a second. profit. Sorry, I'm having some issue in my notepad. I'm just trying to resolve it. Just give me some second. So what I'll advise you, just write along with me. Okay, because the handwriting might be you know bad, so you will not be able to probably understand it later on. So just note it down with me. So first question is profit made by the company from the current operation. Okay, so sale. What is the sale detail? So sale is basically sale price is given to us is 600 rupee, but sale units are not given to us. So basically, we will first calculate the sale unit. So note one, sale done in current situation. So what basically is given to us? We are given that how we can basically calculate the sale. We are given that 4752 hours is the maximum available hour of general machinery hours, and it is completely used in the current situation. So general machine hour available is 4752 hour. Okay, and machine hour per component, it is 10, 14, and 12. 10 plus 14 plus 12. So I can say it is 36. Okay, so components manufacture. So it's a simple mathematics. 4752 divided by 36. Calculate. It would be 132. So basically, we are manufacturing 132 units. Okay, so we are manufacturing 132 units presently. Okay, so now let's compute the profit. So computation of profit. Sale, I can say 132 unit at the rate of 600. 600. So it would be 79200. 79200. Other than that, what other details are given to us? Variable cost. Variable cost. So variable cost is 132 multiplied by how much? It is 160, right? And assembly cost 40 rupees. So I can say 200. So 132 means 264, 26, 400. 160 is the variable cost and 40 is the assembly cost, which is completely variable. It's also given to us. Okay. Now the other cost is fixed cost. Fixed cost is one. Fixed cost is 132 multiplied by how much? 316. 316. It is 41712. 41712. Any other cost which is given to us? Just a second. No, these three costs only we are given. So profit 79200 plus 26,400 plus, oh sorry, 79200 minus 26,400 minus 41712. It is 1100, 11088. Now let's come to B. The first part is clear. So profit we have calculated. What the second thing the question is asking? If the company buy any one of the component A, B, C, what is the extent of additional capacity that can be created? If the company buy any one of the components A, B, C, what is the extent of additional capacity that can be created? Okay. So if we buy any of the component A, B, C from outside, what additional capacity we can create? Okay. So the first part is if we buy A. Okay. So new production. So if I'll buy A from outside, how many units I am able to produce? So new production would be 4752 divided by, I can say 14 plus 12. Why 14 plus 12? Because if I'll buy the complete A from outside, the 10R which is used in A would be reduced, and 14 and 12 which is used in B and C respectively would be left. So 4752 divided by 26, I would say 182.76. Okay, so new production would be 182.76. So additional production percentage. So I would say that 182.76 minus 132 divided by 132. Basically, currently we are manufacturing 132. If I'll outsource A, I would be able to manufacture 182.76. So the additional unit in percentage, 132 divided by 132, it would be 38.46%. So I'll be able to manufacture additional 38.46%. Now, second option is if I buy B from outside, the new production what would be the new production? New production would be 4752 divided by 10 plus 12. 4752 divided by 22. So I can say 216 additional production. It would be 216 minus 132 divided by 132. It would be 63.63 additional percentage. 63.64 percentage. If I buy C, if I buy C from outside. Now, new production would be 198 additional production in percentage would be. It would be 50%. So if I buy C from outside, I'll be able to produce additional 50%. Now, this is what the question is asking in the second part. Now, the C. Assuming 50% increase in demand during the next period, which component should the company buy from the market? So assume that demand is increasing 50% in the next period. Suppose the demand is increasing 50%, then buying which product would be best? So I can say I can either buy B from outside or I can buy C from outside. Because if I'll buy B and C from outside, by buying B, I'll be able to get additional production of 63%. And since I'll be able to basically my additional demand would be 50%. So I can say I'll be able to manufacture as per the demand. Okay, if I buy B from outside. If I buy C from outside, I'll still be able to meet the demand because the demand is increasing by 50% and my production is also increasing by 50%. So if I buy C from outside, I'll still be able to you can say meet the demand. But buying which product would be best? So you see, just a second, see here, the cost of buying A is 80, cost of buying B is 160, the cost of buying C is 125. Now, out of B and C, buying which product would be cheaper? So you can simply say that buying C would be cheaper. Buying C would be cheaper. Okay, because you are spending less amount if you buy C. The second way you can say that to manufacture B, you will be having a variable cost of 58. To buy B, you will be having a cost of 160. Don't consider the apportioned cost. Okay, so you can say, let's write it. If I buy B, if I buy B, okay, what would be my cost? Additional cost. Additional cost incurred would be, if I'll buy B, my additional cost incurred in buying B would be, I can say 160, which is the new cost minus 160 minus 54. Or I can say 106. 106 rupee would be my additional cost, which I'll pay to buy the product B. If I buy C, if I buy C, the additional cost, just a second, additional cost which I'll incur to buy would be, I'll again recommend you guys to write down the things. So it would be 125 minus, 58. So I can say 125 minus, sorry, 125 minus 58, it would be 67. So which option is better? So definitely buying C would be better since we are having less additional cost. So I can write buying C will be better because we will occur less additional cost in buying C. Okay, so buying C would be better. So now let's come to D point. The increase in profit, if any, if the component suggested in C, or I can say what we have suggested in C, we have suggested that we should buy component C. So if I'll buy C, what would be the increase in profit? So if I buy C, the increase in profit. So I can say the sale price, what would be my sale? My sale would be 132 multiplied by 1.5, or I can say 50% increase in sale, and the sale price would be 600. So 132 multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by 600, it would be, okay. Now variable cost, what would be my variable cost? It would be 132 multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by how much my variable cost was there earlier? It would be, it was 200. Now see, there's a point, sorry. Earlier my variable cost was 200, but in this 200, there was one thing. Okay, there was 58 rupee, which I was incurring in manufacturing component C. But now I will incur 125 in buying it rather than 58 in manufacturing it. So basically, what would be my variable cost now? My variable cost would be 267. So my total variable cost, 52,866. Okay. Now my fixed cost. Nothing is given about fixed cost, so fixed cost would be same. So what was my fixed cost earlier? It was 41712. It would still be 41712. 41712. Okay. So compute the profit. It would be 24222. It is my profit under new situation. Profit in new situation. My profit in earlier case. What was my profit in earlier case? It was 11088. So additional profit. What would be my additional profit? It would be 13134. My additional profit would be 13134. So by basically buying the C from outside, I would be able to have additional profit of 13134. That would be my answer. I hope you got the solution. Okay. I hope you got the topic as well. Definitely. If you guys have any doubt, just let me know. So with this, we have basically completed the outsourcing decision or make and buy decision. If you have any problem, contact with me. Just let me know. We would be able, we'll solve the problem together. So what I have basically told you, I have given you my mail ID. Just put a mail to me that I have joined the classes. Just share with me the details, and I'll add you to WhatsApp group. Basically, WhatsApp group created by me. So on that WhatsApp group, we can discuss the things, or we can discuss the things separately as well. One on one. So this is all from my side for the day. Take a very good care of yourself. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.